going on, everyone? Stellar Sun here, back again with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. Now today we have some very big news. This is going to be a news slash worth your stones video mixture. I'll do another big news video when the whole data download appears, and we can go through all the information that comes to Global Dokkan with the Teq Gogeta celebration. I could do a what to expect using the JP news, but I'm just gonna wait until the global news comes out and we can go over what has come out for Global Dokkan. Now, as you can see, new stage of Dokkan event coming. It is him, LR Teq Gogeta. We're gonna go through the units and the little bit of news we have here to go off of. So it does say preparation period starting from 11:03 PST. My guess is the preparation time is going to start there the night, and maybe he comes out Thursday morning, Friday morning, one of these 2 days. It's always hard to tell sometimes where it says preparation period, but this could be tonight. It could be tonight where it starts 2-3. We could do the Dokkan Wiki and see if there's a release date, because I have it pulled up here. It doesn't say right here any release date, so I guess it's probably unsure as of now. But so we have new Dokkan stage, LR Teq Gogeta. He is officially coming. We did see this coming a month or two ago. It was Luca Dokkan or Air Dokkan, one of the two, put out a tweet saying what is the next Dokkan Fest unit? And if someone gets it right, I'll tweet a picture of it, and then there's Teq Gogeta. So pretty exciting stuff. We're gonna go through the banners, we're gonna go through the new units and all that good stuff, and we're gonna evaluate if Teq Gogeta is worth your summon. What else we got here? We got new stages of Infinite Dragon Ball history coming. This is going to be right here. It's going to be stage 15 for global. And it's going to be the Fused Warrior stage. Now it's going to be all the Gotenks, and then Obito Kai, and then for some reason Vegeto's here, but then Gogeta. So it's just Fused Warriors. And then we have Gogeta as the final boss. Now, it's going to be done with certain missions, the new time limit category that's coming out with Gogeta, and the new Gotenks unit that we're going to look at. They lead time limit. We can look at that. I'll pull up this category too on the side here. So we're going to look at the time limit. It's also going to be revived warriors now. We can take a look at revived warriors real quick. We can see what you would actually use as a team. You would probably use Angel Golden Frieza, or if you have the Teq Gogeta, he's still pretty good, but he's going to Frieza's going to be a defensive stacker, so you're going to probably want shocking speed units and maybe other Frieza units. Broly probably should be okay. The last stage is physical, so Broly will definitely be fine against Gogeta in the last stage if you have Easy A Broly. Let's see. Taepyeon's going to be great all the way through. Teq Gohan's here. Oh, and yeah, you have the Easy A Frieza. If you have Easy A Frieza, he's good. Teq Golden Frieza. This one should not be too hard. AGL Golden Frieza should be fine with his damage reduction. Super Saiyan 3 Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku right here will be really, really good. If you have Godlike Jr., Godlike Jr. is disgusting. I think Kid Buu's okay. Yeah, if you have all the Golden Friezas, they all should be fine, because this one's also a defensive stacker. Bojack should be fine, and then this Cell is a defensive stacker as well. So this seems like a really easy Infinite Dragon Ball history stage to beat the time limit, and we can actually go to the time limit too real quick then. So we can look at the time limit category. So if you have the new Gogeta, you're definitely going to want to run Gogeta. If you don't have him, you probably could run the physical LR Golden LR physical Gogeta as your lead, and you just run other Gogeta units if you do pull this guy, he's really good. This guy's still solid. This Gogeta's still solid. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta will still be solid, and Goku is solid. Those Ghosts and Ghost Tanks are still really good. Kefla's okay. And he doesn't cancel dodging in the last stage, so anyone who dodges you can still run, which is really, really good. So yeah, that will be the new stage of Infinite Dragon Ball history, so we can close some of these things out, and that is stage 15, and those are the 2 missions you'll get. So you get a total of 1, 2, 4, 6, 9, 12, 20, or 16, 18, 20, 22, 20, it's 23 stones here. Plus a Kai, some training items, training locations, and then a Hercule statue. So not a bad bit for Infinite Dragon Ball history. I feel like we haven't gotten one of these in a while. The last one was this one, and I believe this is from the GT celebration. So I feel like it's been quite a while since we have gotten, this is a sand day, I believe. So between these two, it was we got them pretty quick, and then it's been a little bit of a dry spell since we got the last stage. So really excited to get to the last stage of that, and more content. It's always nice to get more stones. So going into the next thing we have in the news is a new story event, or not a new story event. Actually, it is a new story event, right? Oh no. It's not a story event. This is the Veku story event that we got kind of a while ago. We got the EGL Veku. We're getting a new unit here, and it's going to be Frieza Final Form. So if you need if you have any Final Form Friezas you need to train up, definitely get this guy to train your other Frieza Final Forms. This guy is going to be a revenge support, so I'll talk about him in the meantime as I pull him up here. He's probably on Little Warriors. This guy is a revenge support. He's not that bad. He is like a stunner. He can be really good for things like revenge for Battle Road. So I think if you're gonna run him, well, I can't click on him. I don't know why. My browser's been a little wonky for some reason. We have to click him here. There we go. So he is gonna be a revenge lead. So I believe 50% is nothing, but he does have a 70% chance of stunning the enemy, which is really good. He gets a 20% attack defense per revenge category ally on the team. So basically, you're going to want to run him on a full revenge team. The only thing with revenge is you kind of have to run it with the AGL Bardock lead, and then that kind of takes away from the 20% you're going to get from. I mean, not takes away, but he's meant to be run with other extreme class units, and you're going to be running him with a super class unit in AGL Bardock. But he is a revenge category ally support, key 3 and 30% attack and defense, so that's really good. Forms a guaranteed crit when there's a Defender of Justice category enemy or an allies attacking the same turn are revenge. So you can build in full additional if you're going to use them only. Oh, but see, it has to be revenge category extreme class characters. So that's the only thing. If there is ever a revenge category where it's an extreme class lead, which I think at some point there probably will, I could see like, I would say Cooler would be on it, but maybe like Metal Cooler would be on revenge. Like probably maybe like a Metal Cooler could lead revenge. So that'd be really good. And then he can get this buff a lot easier. But I think full additional is probably pretty good because you get the higher chance of stunning. You get the guaranteed crits when you do have a full extreme class revenge team on rotation. So you'll probably be running Bardock most of the time on rotation, but Bardock's kind of fallen off, so kind of waiting for his easy at some point. But not a bad unit. The great chance of stunning is very good in Super Battle Road, so definitely get this guy done. I would say even get his SSR done because you never know when like you need another unit for chain battle, so you want to get his TUR form done and his final form done. Let me refresh and try and click on his picture real quick. Does he still have the great chance of stunning on SSR? He doesn't. He is still a revenge support here, so it's not the worst thing in the world. He does still keep big bad bosses, so that's really good. His stats don't go down too much. If he had the great chance of stunning or even a high chance of stunning on SSR, I'd say that's really good, but kind of loses it here. But I'd say get this guy done as well, because you never know when like chain battle comes around, you might need someone who's on revenge or other warriors and stuff. So definitely get that done. So we went over that, and then the next thing to go over is the worth your summon part. Now, is Teq Gogeta worth your summon? Short answer, I would say yes. The complicated answer is like maybe no, because of what's to come and how Teq Gogeta is designed. So let's look at the units first, and on paper I will tell you if the units are worth it, just on paper. So let me refresh this real quick because I want to pull up something else. Legendary power, and let's pull up trying to get it before I can't click on it. Used Hope Goku Ninja. Here we go. Cool. Okay. So this Teq Gogeta we've been talking about for a while, that they were eventually going to make a Gogeta version of this guy, and in base form they are exactly the same, except this guy gets extra key with rainbow key spheres, when this guy just gets extra key with normal keys, just key spheres, type key spheres. So that's the difference. Another difference between the two is that this guy fuses when HP is 70% or more starting from the 4th turn, when the Vegito transforms when HP is 77% or less. Now, I think the Vegito is going to transform more often, unless you run them. If you run them on rotation together, it's one thing. But if you're running them like separately and not together, this guy is going to probably transform more often, just because you're most likely in difficult content going to fall below 77% HP by turn 4, and then actually be above 70% HP. This guy's really good. They leaves time limit and Connected Hope, so a different leader for Connected Hope is really good, because the only leader we have right now is going to be, where is he? AGL Pycon, which I don't have AGL Pycon, so either one would be really nice to have for Connected Hope, so I can finally beat that damn GT Legendary Goku event mission. But he's gonna do what he's gonna do exactly what S tier Vegito does: raise attack and defense for 1 turn on 12 key and 18 key. He gets to 120% attack and defense, reduces damage received by 30%. But this is where it's a little wonky. He has a high chance of randomly changing key spheres to a certain type to rainbow, or of a certain type to rainbow. And he gets 2 key in addition per rainbow key sphere. So he's getting extra key based off the, except like he's getting 1 key per type key. He's getting plus 2 key in addition per rainbow key. So you're technically getting 3 key per rainbow key, which is really good. But he does also have the medium chance of launching additional super, so that's really good there too as well. Because I can't click as this thing in here is in my way. I'm doing this and I can see it. Okay, that's weird. Anyway, so yeah, his links are really good. His links are pretty much, I believe, exactly the same. Experience fire, same lineage, shocking speed, perfect battle, fierce battle. Yeah, they're exactly the same here, so that's really good. Yeah, so they're gonna be all 7 out of 7 links. So let me refresh and then go Super Gogeta. And Super Gogeta is going to differ in a little bit because he's also going to not have the counters. He's going to recover 30% HP once only. His attacks are going to be effective against all types and great chance of lowering or performing a critical hit. So that's really good, really good. So this guy, you're going to want to be full additional, just like most Gogeta units. Or the Vegeta units, you're going to want to be full crit. But the Gogeta units, you're going to want to be full additional. And he has a, let's see, randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow, so he's going to guarantee rainbow orb change. He gets the 2 key per rainbow key spheres. He gets key plus 5, reduces damage received by 30%, and foresees enemy super attacks for 5 turns from the start of turn when he first transforms. Now this differs from Vegito because Vegito gets the foresees enemy super attack for 10 turns. Now, to me, I kind of like Gogeta a bit better because he gets extra 30% damage reduction, where, let me refresh here, I believe Vegito does not get the 30% damage reduction at all here. He is raising attack and defense, however, but he's not lowering attack here. He does get the extra 5 key and foresees enemy super attack for 10 turns. Now I think Gogeta is he better? This guy's probably gonna do more damage if he can get more attacks off with his criticals. He also has a medium chance of performing a crit. This guy has a great chance of performing a crit. The only thing is, it's like, he has a great chance of performing a crit and effective against all types, so it's kind of like, you know, you really only need one or the other, but to have both, I guess, is nice. He does have a super attack nullification for melee super attacks. You're never really gonna see that. It's kind of worthless. When the LR Janemba comes out, he nullifies super attack, beam super attacks. So that's really, really good. Whose stats are higher? 20, 25, 3, 21, 11, 6. Gogeta's defense is going to be higher. That's the only thing. This guy's defense is going to be a bit higher. So you can argue Gogeta's a bit better. I think Vegito is still... That's the only thing. This is a new LR coming out. And I think Vegito is still a tiny bit better. But they're like the same unit, so... they're gonna be in some of the same categories, but they're also going to be a Final Trump card. There's a Hope, Powerful Comeback, and Time Limit. They're also a Final Trump card, but they're also a Battle Blitz and Accelerated Battle. So they are on some different categories, but Gogeta in himself is a great unit, and he is definitely worth your summon because he's as good as Vegito, arguably. He himself is worth your summon. I would definitely argue that. The next new unit is going to be this AGL Gotenks, and the explanation is not going to be as long as the Gogeta explanation. This guy is great. He's definitely worth your summon. He raises defense on his 12 key, 120% attack and defense. He gets an additional 70% attack and defense and high chance of performing a critical hit when facing only one enemy. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack when facing 2 or more enemies. So with his medium chance of stunning all enemies because he's going to attack all unit, gets the additional attack that can turn into a super attack. And he has a time limit support. This guy's like super battle road killer, super battle road behemoth. Leads some hard categories, or categories that have hard, initially, like back in the day, had hard stages. Like Fusion was really hard back then. Movie Heroes is a little difficult. Special Pose with this limited category is kind of difficult. And then he also leads, or he's on Gifted Warriors and Time Limit, some of the newer categories that are coming out here on Gold Dokkan. So this guy, definitely worth your summons. No doubt about that. Now let's take a look at the banners. This is where it gets a little interesting. Now, you have Teq Gogeta, AGL Gotenks. You have Trunks and Goten coming back for the first time. They're still really good. I'd say they're worth your summon. Pikkon is, I think, really, really good. I think Pikkon's one of the most underrated units probably in the game. He is definitely, I think, worth your summon. Teq Janemba, as bad as he is, Extreme Tech is just so bad, and the roster is so limited. This guy, I think, if you're going to use Extreme Tech, or you need Extreme Tech units, I still feel like he's like a necessity. So with that argument, I'd say he's worth your summon because he's really good for Extreme Tech Super Battle Road. And because how hard that stage is and how limited the category is, I'd say he's kind of needed for that. Now, this is where the units kind of like falter a little bit. Blue Kaken, Goku, and Evolution Blue Vegeta, I think are really good. I think their problem is they still have not found the perfect partner that you can run them with. They still need a Rainbow Orb Changer, like a Realm of Gods or a USS Orb Changer that you're going to run them with. And when they finally get an Orb Changer that you can run with them, you're going to see their full potential explode. Maybe if there's like an Orb Changer / support unit, they're going to absolutely explode off the page, and they're going to feel like a top 10 unit for sure. Until then, they're still really, really good. They still greatly lower attack, and they, greatly lower attack or greatly raise attack and defense. They can get the 3 attacks. They get the extra chance to crit with Rainbow Keys. So they're still really good. I'd say they're still worth your summon if you don't have them. They are a Joint Forces lead and an All-Out Struggle lead, so if you need to lead for them, they do lead those categories. Inko Tanks, I think, is really, really good. Still highly underrated. A really, really good unit. I would definitely say he's worth your summon. Especially that I'm so happy Teq Boo's not on here, because Teq Boo kind of sucks, and I would say he's not worth your summon, but this guy definitely is. So LR Gobros back again for another banner. If you have them, they're definitely not worth it, but like I said, they're still really good. They're good for long events. Solid unit. They're worth it, but at the same time, they've been on a million banners, so if you have them with dupes, they're really not worth it, right? So AGL Gogeta, still waiting on his EZA. Solid unit. Is he worth it? Probably not at this point, but he is like the only Movie Heroes lead still, so we're really waiting on another Movie Heroes lead to come to Dokkan. And Gogeta with his EZA, really solid. Is he worth it? Still good, but like I said, the first, I would say these, first 7 are really, really good. This banner, I think, it was criminally underrated for a lot of people. I think because they see Teq Gogeta, they see, older units like Blue Evolution, Vegeta, and Kaken Goku, Gotenks, Gobros. I think at face value, people think this banner might kind of stink for a little bit. I think the units are really good. If you really want Gogeta, I really want Gogeta, so I'm definitely going to throw some stones at this banner. I would say Gogeta himself is worth your summon. The banner itself, I would say, is like a 7 out of 10. If you need a lot of these units, I would say go for it, at least for a little bit. The only issue we have with summoning on this banner is that Heroes is coming up, and we don't know what is coming for Dragon Ball Heroes. And Dragon Ball Heroes always has guaranteed SSRs, so it's like, do you want to save for Heroes or do you want to go for Gogeta? I'm going to go for Gogeta a little bit because I want Gogeta, and Gogeta is my favorite character in the game. Especially Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but just Gogetas in general are my favorite character. So I'm going to throw some multis at it and see what I can get. I also need Pikkon, so if I don't get Pikkon, I might just use my coins to get Pikkon Janemba because I have almost 2,000 red coins, and I will just throw my coins at maybe at these 3. Who knows? We'll see. I haven't decided yet, but who knows? Now, once that banner comes out, there will be another banner. So usually this is the Tanabata banner, and usually it comes in December for Dokkan, but it's not coming in November, which is really different. I'm not opposed to it, but it's just a different thing. This is the banner that's going to have the 5 LRs on it now, which is absolutely crazy. It used to be only 3, and then 4, and now 5. It's going to have Teq Gogeta, and then their return, the kings of Dokkan. Well, the king, and then his side piece. Evolution Blue Vegeta and HL LR UI Goku, the king of Dokkan in my opinion. And then the LR Kaken Goku and Vegeta. And Gobros are going to be on this banner. And then Teq Boo. So this banner is going to be 20 units of pretty much EZAs and Dokkan Festival units. So you have non-EZAs like Broly, this Vegeta, Jiren, Rose, Vegeta Blue. So these guys are going to get EZAs too, I bet. This guy has his EZA, he has his EZA, Janemba's great with his EZA. This guy kind of stinks with his EZA. Rose is still solid, Vegeta Blue is still great, Beerus is solid, and then Janemba is really, really good. So not bad units on this banner for a 20 feature unit banner. If you're trying to look for an exact unit, if you have stones and you really want to go for some of these units, I can't say no because this banner does have high value with the LRs. But the odds that you're going to get the LRs that you want are pretty low. So let's say you get a feature unit, it's not the LRs. You can get physical Broly, and it's he's good, okay. Get some of these units, Rose is kind of bad right now. Vegeta Blue is kind of right now. So some of these units kind of stink. You could get Super Saiyan Broly, and that would be a real stinker. But if you really want to throw stones at this banner, I'd say go for it. In my opinion, it's not worth it. If you have the coins and you're really just looking for one of the LRs, if you plan on summoning, summon first. If you don't plan on summoning at all, definitely get UI Goku. If you don't have UI Goku, this guy will absolutely change your life, change your box, change the strength of your team. This guy is just absolutely the best unit in the game, in my opinion. I think if you're paying for Frieza, this guy just does everything better turn 1, in my opinion. Even at 55%, I have met one dupe, and he's just absolutely gross. So even if you want to look for a dupe for him and you have a lot of coins, maybe pick up a dupe with him. I don't know. I think with one dupe, these units become so much better. So take that with what you will. Usually, I don't recommend getting dupes with coins, but if you have like a lot of coins, that I would say the dupe is definitely worth it because they just become like 1,000 times better. Remember full additional for these 2 units. But this ban in general is definitely not worth it unless you have a lot of stones and you're looking to play a little risky business. So there it is. This has been a longer video, but this is a little bit of news slash worth your stones, worth your summon video. And yeah, hope you guys have a great day. Remember to farm all the units, farm all the stones, farm as much as you can because Heroes is coming right around the corner. So be ready for Heroes in probably about a month or so. So thank you guys again for watching. Stellar Sun as always. See you guys in the next video. Take care.